Today we're talking about something that's really prevalent within the young black woman community. Today I have Janira Larkin here.
Hello, everyone.
She's back, guys. And she's, like myself, is a hairstylist, and she's going to help me answer a few questions that our viewers sent in for us to answer. Joanne from Ypsilanti, Michigan says, what is edge control? Edge control is essentially an aid to slick back the hairline because with African American hair in particular, it is more kinky, so it's harder to have that smooth, refined look after you have a hairstyle. So edge control just helps with that. Our next question comes from Lena from Los Angeles, California. She says, what is it like? Consistency, shape, form, size. Let's hear all about edge control, Janira.
All right, I'll say the consistency is like a pasty gel. If you guys could see that, kind of reminds me of jam, but thicker. Usually edge control comes in an oval shape. Most of them do. I think mostly all of them come in oval shapes. The price, at the lowest, I'll say $6. Yeah. At the highest, $20. Yeah. So, I guess
give or take.
A little goes a long way. So, most people will say it's expensive. I know edge control. That edge control is called Hicks. It's about $15, but I heard it's really good. So
it's really good. It's in the white and black jar.
Yeah, yes. But it's worth the price, and a little goes a long way. I had this for about a year.
Okay, thank you. Monica from Kansas City, Missouri wants to know, where can you get edge control? Beauty supply store, Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens.
Any drugstore.
Any drugstore. It's more prevalent to find in urban areas. That's where you find more young black women. But I'm pretty sure you can find variations of it at an Ulta Beauty store, Sally Beauty Supply. I know Sally carries one called Silk Essentials.
Silk Element.
Silk Element.
That one is really good.
Really good, and it's only $5.
Yeah, that one just came out. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. I had it. It didn't work too well on my hair, so it's, I gave it away. But, it's a science to finding the right edge control to your hair. Would you agree?
Depends on hair type.
Yes. Okay. Paige from Rochester, New York wants to know, how often do you use edge control? I think we can both answer this question. I use it every single day.
I actually don't use it every single day. It depends on how I'm wearing my hair. If I'm wearing it in the natural state or like up or something, I want my edges to be like laid down and stuff. So when I have my hair down, I don't use it because it could get it can get really oily and make my hair dirty. But right now, of course, I use it to have my hair up, but it's not actually in my natural state, but it's getting dirty.
Hate dirty hair.
The worst.
Queen from Santa Ana, California wants to know, is there a relationship between hair type and type of edge control you would use? This is a great timing for this question.
Exactly.
So you have 3A hair, which is semi-wavy. You have 3B hair, which is wavy. You have 3C hair, which has a curl to it, but it's pretty wavy. You have 4A hair, which is big spiral curls. You have 4B hair, which is smaller spiral curls. Yeah. And then you have 4C hair, which is known as snappy, which is small coils. With that, if you have more of a 3A, 3B, 3C, you might want to use minimum hold, regular hold. But if you're in the 4A, 4B, 4C, you might tend to go toward the maximum hold. We have the 4B, 4A type hair.
And I think this could be more for the 3 group, but I have 4B hair, me and Jordan, and this actually does work good for me. So I guess it really just depends.
Like this won't be regular, but that one there is maximum hold. And it works really well. I have it on my hair right now. I don't put a lot You don't put a lot. But this works really well, and I don't have the 4C hair, but I just rather stick to a maximum hold. Let's get the best out of it, right?
Right. Slick those babies down.
Definitely. Zeke from Mesa, Arizona wants to know, what are some issues you experience with edge control?
Oily and build up and residue are
White
the
residue.
top ones for me.
Yes.
What about you?
She kind of just took the words right out of my mouth. I don't like when it gets oily. It gives me ugly pimples around my hairline.
Yeah,
You have to.
definitely.
Sometimes I even just wash my edges out before I apply more. And then you'll be going throughout your day and you realize, oh, it's white. Why is it white?
Right.
You know, like
It's embarrassing.
Or's Edge Control does that. The
Yeah,
olive
a lot.
oil one.
I have that one.
Ebon Edge Control can leave white residue, and to combat that, I would sometimes add water to it or add gel to it, but I shouldn't have to do that.
Right.
So
Sometimes I add oil so it won't be so drying to my hair, but sometimes that doesn't even work.
definitely. Wendy from Arlington, Virginia wants to know, was Edge Control always around? If not, what was used before? Edge Control was not always around. This is probably why the older generation of black women do not use it. There's the Murray's Beeswax. Oh, Spritz.
Oh, the Murs We can do that one first.
Okay, the Murray's Beeswax. This is something that slicks back your hair, but it's like you can be used all over your head.
This is literally Vaseline.
Thick Vaseline, though. It's literally like, it's really hard. You have to use dish detergent to wash it out of your hair.
Literally.
Not a good look. And then on top of it, we would apply Spritz, which is typically, it's just a holding spray, but it has a lot more alcohol in it. And you would spray it on your hair and put the blow dryer on it. Your hair would be stiff, like you can't move it. And then you wind up having to keep the hairstyle for a long time. Edge Control is more flexible than that.
Yeah, I feel like our newer generation, we use more natural things.
Yes, definitely. Then you have Clear As Gel, which I still use sometimes in the summertime for those wet hairstyles.
Yeah.
But I don't have to use it to slick back my edges or, comb my edges down. I can just get the Edge Control. And there's more. There's Let's Jam. I have some in my shop, but I didn't bring it today.
Eco
These are just a few. Yeah, Eco Styler Jers, which is really good. It's still used, but for edges we use something different. I feel like I'm missing something, but we'll get back to that later. Let's get to the next question. Veronica from Toledo, Ohio wants to know, other than getting those edges together, what other uses does Edge Control have? I know for me, a lot of young black women get something that's called a sew-in. So with the sew-in, you braid the hair down, you leave a little bit of the top out, and you essentially sew tracks in your hair. Sometimes your real hair doesn't cooperate, so you might want to apply a little bit of Edge Control
so
to the
blend
bottom.
in with
so
your
it can
weave,
blend in. Yes,
your
definitely.
extensions.
And then a slick back ponytail, which Janira has. You might want to put a little bit in your hair.
Right here and back here.
Unique from Los Angeles, California wants to know, what is your typical daily routine with Edge Control?
I start off, I use like literally like just a little and just like kind of just put it like that, rub it with my hand, and I'll end up either using this or this. And after like I use these two, I use a brush and smooth it all out to distribute it evenly to my hair.
These questions are coming just in time. Sarah from Colorado Springs, Colorado wants to know, what do you usually use to apply Edge Control? A toothbrush, guys. Yes, a toothbrush.
It really works.
It works really well. And then if you need more of a refined look, you want to give it a wavy look.
A little design or something.
You might want to use a rat tail comb. Some other people use eyebrow brushes as well. They use regular brushes. They use their finger. It all depends on the person.
Just want to pay real close to sleeking it down.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Janira, as always.
Thank you, Jordan.
And we'll see you later on the talk. Next week, we're going to talk about women in the mental health profession. It's It's going to be amazing. Thank you, everybody.